On this day in working class history, the 2nd of November. On the 2nd of November 1917, the UK government issued the Balfour Declaration, announcing its official policy to facilitate, quote, the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people, end quote. The founder of political Zionism, Theodor Herzl, had approached Britain for support for the idea of establishing a Jewish ethno-state in Uganda or Palestine because, quote, the idea of Zionism, which is a colonial idea, should be easily and quickly understood in England, end quote. The 1920s British governor of Jerusalem, Ronald Storrs, explained that the establishment of a colony would be, quote, forming for England a little loyal Jewish Ulster in a sea of potentially hostile Arabism, end quote. It would also help protect access to the Suez Canal and Britain's South Asian colonies. Many anti-Semites who believed that Jewish people didn't belong in Europe also supported the move. Arthur Balfour himself had passed the Aliens Act of 1905 to stop Jewish people fleeing pogroms in Eastern Europe, seeking refuge in Britain. Zionists established groups such as the Jewish Colonial Trust and the Jewish Colonization Association, JCA, to raise money for Jewish settlers to purchase land and establish colonies in Palestine and other places like Argentina. When much public opinion turned against colonialism, the JCA renamed itself the Jewish Charitable Association. Zionists like Vladimir Jabotinsky were clear about what their project entailed. He wrote, quote, every native population in the world resists colonists as long as it has the slightest hope of being able to rid itself of the danger of being colonized. That is what the Arabs in Palestine are doing, and what they will persist in doing as long as there remains a solitary spark of hope that they will be able to prevent the transformation of Palestine into the land of Israel. Zionist colonization can proceed and develop only under the protection of a power that is independent of the native population, behind an iron wall which the native population cannot breach. That is our Arab policy, not what we should be, but what it actually is, whether we admit it or not. What need otherwise of the Balfour Declaration? We've got an informative book about the history of the Balfour Declaration available on the link in the show notes. And you can learn more about class struggles in Palestine under the British Mandate in our podcast episodes 86 to 87. Link in the show notes. For sources, maps, and all of our anniversaries each day, check out the On This Day section of our Stories app at stories.workingclasshistory.com. And if you value our work, support us at patreon.com/workingclasshistory. Links in the show notes. Theme music by Ricardo Arrea. See you tomorrow.